Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Tuesday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches BEASTARS. Oh boy. So, in our last episode, the play went off without a hitch, got everything going on that, and then Lewis fucking died. Oh boy, so I imagine that this episode's gonna be dealing with, everyone's gonna be, realizing that Lewis's ankle is completely fucking busted, and he probably should have gotten medical attention like a week ago. But instead, now he has to have his leg amputated, so yay. Hooray. When they showed us, it was all purple and full of pus and just... But yeah. I'm wondering how they're gonna approach that, and also we still have that whole thing where our boy Lugosi, he wants to meet up with that little bunny girl again. And stuff's gonna happen. Oh boy. Seriously, the fact that he had to look down and check if his tail was wagging to see if he was happy. That's... Oh boy, poor good boy. Poor good boy. I hope he do good. But let's see if he do good. Shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh boy, and here's our opening. I still really do not like this. I still really do not like this opening. I think it's mostly because the music, the song fucking blows. I don't know, I don't like the singing. I don't like the lyrics. Don't put English in your song if you don't speak English well. That's my thing. Yeah. Rifting off record booing. Fuck off, dude. If you're gonna put English in your song, fucking learn English. You don't see me trying to speak Japanese with, a very heavy English accent, do you? Christ. But, yeah. Oh, no, I can't, yeah, I get, what the opening was trying to do, but, I don't know, the stop motion's not great. The music kind of blows, and... I don't know. He was wearing a costume because that's... Did you not go to the fucking... excuse me, did he not go to the fucking thing? Jesus, what a dumbass. I can't believe Lewis is fucking dead. Die, zombie! No one saw him die. Very useful, in fact. Is it infected? I mean, you can't. I mean, you really can't, because he'll try and do it anyway. It's also, extremely fucking, oh my god. Oh no, they're pitying him! Oh god, oh shit, oh fuck! Where you're gonna have a tiger play a Adler? Okay. Is he even gonna fit inside the costume? He's definitely not letting it go to his head, of course. 100%. Why is he worried about Lugosi? Wow. Thanks, Bill, you dick. So I guess Lugosi gets to play the bad guy. It's his acting debut. That was the smoothest animation they've done in this show yet. Holy shit. He's a big shy boy. Jesus Christ. These boys are so violent, god damn. Okay, so this is actually a pretty... That's racist, but... There's actually some pretty good fighting in this, actually. I didn't actually think you'd be able to get good fighting in a CG show. Because Ruby sucks. Like, it actually looks pretty neat. Yeah! Row, fight the power! Yeah, no longer taking it easy on the goddamn herbivores. And then we'll finally kill all those goddamn plant chewers. Fucking... Lewis is gonna do something stupid, isn't he? He's gonna do something big stupid. Cause he's proud of being a carnivore. He's tired of being discriminated against because fucking the carnivores apparently it seriously does. It feels like carnivores like have a lower spot on the totem pole of this society. Fucking. I mean, if he's like, oh man, finally a carnivore has the lead role, then alright, even if he has to play as a deer. What? No way, that's not possible. Ganbate, Legoshi-kun. What kind of skull is that? I thought it was a deer skull at first, but it's got fangs. The Lewis fan club. All these predator girls, man, just want to jump his bones. I'm gonna do the performance in crutches. Oh god, my nose itches. Ah. Like, the difference in build is fucking ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, and Lewis is so, like, thin and svelte, and then Bill's just built like a brick shithouse. Jesus. So fucking melodramatic. We have to teach Lugosi to stop being a bitch, no matter how many students get ate. Like, it's still really neat how fucking Lugosi, like, would probably kill to be a herbivore. But, like, and Lewis is just he's got like a point of he's got like a point of like privilege being like a herbivore in this, like, and I hate saying it like that because that word's been fucking tainted. But like he's in a really privileged place being a herbivore. He doesn't have to worry about people being scared of him or any of that shit. But he gets treated with like really soft gloves because, you know, they're pampered, you know, like they basically rule everything. Jesus. Just fucking approaching menacingly. Wait, what just... What? Okay, okay, Lugosi, what did you smell? What? Is there a fuck... Is there a fucking, like, blood trade? Like, they treat it like drugs? If I want to do crack before a performance, I will! I mean, at least the fight in the play is gonna be really interesting, at the very least. You have to Mamoru your Nakamas. Man, I'm back. I'm curious how this is gonna play out. Like, You can hear. You can hear in his voice how like uncomfortable he is. Like he's got like little pauses. Like even I can tell that his cadence is wrong. It's actually pretty It's actually pretty neat. It's difficult to act as if you're a bad actor. It's actually kind of difficult. I've had to do it before, and oh boy, it was the hardest shit I've ever fucking done. I had to do a production of Midsummer's Night's Dream once. Oh, big fraud. Yeah, no one gives a shit. No one gives a shit. Everyone's like, nah, Chief, you suck big dick. You suck biggest dickus. No, he's not. Jesus. I mean, he's doing better now, but not by much. What's he doing? Oh, damn. We're ad-libbing now, boys! Welcome to the fucking remix! He got blood on the outside of the mask. Jesus Christ! He has to protect his rabbit wife. Oh no. Alright. Alright, how are they gonna play this? Oh man, he's just going hard on him, huh? Jesus. I love how he's just trying to like play this up so like fucking the audience is like, oh man, how avant-garde, oh shit. You'd you'd think they would make they'd make carnivores like trim their claws. You'd think. He's just gonna give up. You should have beat him harder, Chief. You should have beat him up harder. Wait, what? Like, meanwhile, there's someone in the back just going like, I don't like this rewrite. This rewrite narratively, it just doesn't work. Why was there two antlers? Why is he wearing such anachronistic clothing? I don't get it. I don't get it. I gotta say, I like the first version better. He's so fucking scared of. Oh my god, a tiger being scared of a deer. How fucking hilarious. Oh no, they gave a redemption arc. Oh shit, oh fuck. Truly, the most avant-garde play. Your path is just. Everyone loves a redemption arc. The next day, this performance was slammed in the school newspaper for being very confusing and not very understandable. The ninth hour redemption arc was also very strangely inserted, with no real build-up. Also, what the fuck happened to Ellen? Where'd she go? God, I love this. This show's fucking great. Oh boy. So hmm. So how much of this show is going to be about like plays and shit, you know? Because I mean, since this show is CG, all the environments have to be built like in a all the environments have to be built like, you know. It's unlike and then they can just be reused forever and ever and ever, right? You don't have to redraw things if you go to a new location. So you don't have to redraw things if you go back to an old location. Just reuse that old location. Which, I mean, does me wonder, like, how much of the school have they modeled out? You know? And how well did they model it out? Then I imagine there's also parts of it that's actually drawn as well. But, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm hoping that, like, we don't just have, like, the entire thing be... Yeah, no, their surroundings are all CG as well. Yeah. Yeah, there's, like, some bits that are, like, that are drawn, but, yeah, most of it looks like it's CG. It's hard to tell, like, when you're looking at it, you're focusing on the characters, which is part of the reason why CG characters are, horrifying. Okay, so... Yeah. Like, I understand the concept, like, B-Star is, like, basically being, like, a celebrity, and the theater would be the best way to do that, and there's a lot of theatrical stuff in the ending, you know, like, with, like, you got the stars are on strings, and everything's on a stage, and shit like that, but I'm kind of hoping that, like, it doesn't focus on the stage, because as neat as it is, and as neat as some of the, fighting is in here, because it's actually pretty good. It's actually some of the best fighting I've seen in a full CG show. No, never mind, I haven't seen that many CG shows, but the ones I have seen usually have fighting that fucking blows. I'm really not all that interested in, like, if the show is full, you know, full stage, you know? Mostly because Lugosi is not an actor. He was brought in as like a fucking replacement on this one, which means that like if it is mostly based on stage, either Lugosi becomes a real actor or like it all becomes just him being a roadie while other characters get to do shit, which is kind of dumb. And also Haru is not in the theater club, so we don't get to hang out with her more. So, but my main point is that the stage is just not that interesting because the way that they decorate their stage, it very much is a high school stage. So like the visuals on the stage, it's like it's not great. It's like some curtains come down and there's like a little backsplash. That's it. It's and how many camera angles can you really have? Like I counted 4. Like I don't know, it's really not that great. Like it's good for like every once in a while, like for like stuff with Lewis and like, you know, like him and his club and all that. But really hope that we stay like we save the stage for like big things like this, you know, where Lugosi runs into someone who is unlike him, is embracing the fact that he's a carnivore and embracing like the almost narcotic effect that blood has on them. And Lugosi like lashes out, like, you know, like in the, you know, in the fucking name of fucking common decency. Like I don't know, that's pretty neat. I like that, and it does set Bill up as a villain, and a villain that tried to be a hero, and was just such a fucking villain that the fucking hero that he's replacing had to come out and smack his dick off. Like that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I like that. Like, so much of this is just social commentary as well. I'm a big fan of the social commentary here, where the carnivores, despite being the carnivores here, they are like physically superior to the herbivores. Like when Lugosi and Bill went at it, like the most like you had the other herbivores ask the only other carnivore there to go stop him, and even she's like, nah, chief, I ain't gonna do that. That's not happening. Or sorry, no, she asked them to stop him, and they're like, no, could you even stop them? It's like but like, I don't know, it's neat. It's neat. I like the visuals. Like the fighting's really good. And like I was saying, I like the social commentary. Just you have these carnivores who are very proud of being carnivores and just being like, oh man, yeah, we're great. The fucking herbivores can suck my big barbed dick, but like they're still like under the underclass almost. Like so, it's like, really, what are you gonna do with that then, chief? But then you have herbivores who just like herbivores have such an easy life and just like. And they're treated with like kid gloves by fucking everyone. And then you have someone like Lewis who's like, no, fuck this shit. I want to be treated like a fucking carnivore. I want to be a big strong boy. I don't want to be like this weak fucking pussy ass fucking herbivore. And if you notice, like with builds, like, you know, like the actual like builds, most of the male carnivores are actually decently well built. Like not all of them, of course. Like there's like a lot of different body types in this show. But, like, most of the male carnivores are somewhat muscular. Like, or not, if not muscular, they're at least solidly built, right? Lugosi is, like, very, like, lithe and all that, but it still, like, makes him look kind of athletic. But then you have, like, all the herbivores, and they're all very slim, very svelte. You know, it's like they've got the least amount of difference between them in build, you know? I don't know. It's kind of neat to see, you know. It's like the herbivores all look weaker than the carnivores. Is what I'm getting at. And yet the carnivores are the ones who are looked down upon and treated like shit. You know, their fucking basic fucking nutritional needs aren't even fucking met. So clearly, like people like Bill are gonna exist, and people like Lewis are gonna exist as well, because you have the idea that, like, socially, herbivores are winning out, and Bill wants that, but, like, carnivores, though, like win out in a different way. They're all a lot more independent. They're more impulsive. They're not treated with kid gloves. You know, they can be a lot more self-reliant. They have to be, because they don't really get assistance from society the same way herbivores do. So someone like Lewis is going to, you know, there's like a mutual kind of crossover of aspirations there, and it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. And I'm also kind of curious, it's like where they're gonna go with this show, because the Japanese are all about conformity. You know, they're like, social change is not really that big of a thing in their society. So I'm curious. It's like, are we going to see the society change here over time, or like at the very least the microcosm society that is this high school, or is it going to be about Lugosi kind of dealing with shit within the limitations of the social dichotomy, and just kind of being like, yeah, no, being treated as a lesser person, now that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no, big thumbs up on that, Chief. I don't care. I don't know. It's a thought. I don't know. But yeah. I think that's really all I gotta say. Like, I'm gonna admit, I probably was not the most coherent, because one, social issues are really difficult to fucking talk about in this political climate. Oh boy. Two, I got about like 2, maybe 1.5 hours of sleep last night, and I'm really, really tired. I think I was like as coherent as I'm gonna be. So yeah, like, so let me know what you thought of this down there in the comments. Whether you agree with me, you disagree with me, or you want to bring up something that maybe I omitted or left out, or just completely down there in the comments, because that's entirely fucking possible. Oh boy. So anyway, everybody, as always, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share social media, tell your friends, and if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down there in the description, along with a link to my Discord, and my Discord is fun. Like, it's where like I'm always there. So if you want to speak to me about something, I'm there. Oh boy. And also we have our patrons, and we also have our patrons only Discord channel on there as well. So if you join the patrons only Discord channel, you can recommend things to me. Let's Played, live streamed, Let's Watched, basically anything I do on there. And also we have our patrons only movie night that we do on there as well. At the end of the second full week of every given month, we hang out, we load up the sync tube, get in the voice chat, and we just hang out, watch some anime, play some video games, watch some movies, have a good old grand old time. And my Patreon is linked down in the description as well, and on my end card. I'm goofing up my outro. Oh God, I need to go take a nap. Jesus, insomnia is a bitch. No, don't get it, kids. Don't get it. But yeah, everybody, so yeah, as always, I am Nozz, and I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today, and I will see you a round.